Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. Ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They start the drive with Cook. Room here to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good run there. 29 yards and a first. Cousins to throw it. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Vikings. This is where quarterbacks passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short pass. It goes for good yardage.
It's just like a simple ordinary play stop. Boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Winston. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tough series from the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Trying to come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Finding Taysom Hill complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
To Taysom Hill. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's the first carry for Dwayne Washington. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Winston. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. Up the middle they go. Washington. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another good gain. Saints now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. The handoff right side. It's Washington. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Dwayne Washington. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Lutt's good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries for this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end. How about when they flip the position there? Nice attacking play that they don't have to check the yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Working with a 2nd and 4. They run the counter with Cook. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll run with Cook. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Cousins now. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Joseph is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to begin that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. A handoff for Washington. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Jameis to throw it. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara from 13 yards out as his guys have now moved out in front. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
Will Lutz to kick off 41.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. Well, now how about this return? And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Throwing, Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 22, Cousins. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Alontae Taylor in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Joseph's got it, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there is never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. They'll look to throw, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked in each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take possession.